All right, guys, what's going on? Let's do a PSA reveal. This was one of the holiday specials from December. I don't know. It took forever. The other one's still there in research and ID. It's been crazy. So not here to complain or anything like that. PSA has definitely slowed down a tremendous amount. And it sounds like they've gotten stricter on their grading, especially with regards to centering. If you haven't seen that news, maybe check it out before you send your next order. Not going to dive too deep into that one or into that stuff right now. We've got our feature in the back, Marcus Mariota Gold Select Prisms or Select Gold Prisms. I want to say there's one other one that I'm missing. I think he does have one in 2019 or 2020 in a Raiders uniform. I know he's got one in a Falcons uniform. I've got it over there. I have it in an SGC 9. But I just thought these three looked cool, so they'll hang out in the back. He does not have one rookie year because for some reason they didn't make football select in 2015. Somebody can check me on that, but I'm almost positive. I've scoured the internet looking for it. So anyways, let's get to it without any further ado. If I remember what I paid for on these cards, I'll let you know. So first up, we've got a 2020 Topps Allen and Ginter X Yadier Molina. This is the mini red refractor. Cool looking card here. It's numbered to 5. I think I paid $30 for this on a live stream. And it came back at 9. This is about what I was expecting. You can see it's a little bit off-centered, especially with those new centering standards. That seems fair. Put that in the 9 pile. Next up, I ripped a box of Topps Chrome Update. In hindsight, I probably should have just kept it sealed and flipped the sealed box, but I'm not very good at that. This was one of the best cards I pulled. I didn't do good. I got kind of carried out on a stretcher in that box. So Paul Skeens, rookie debut, just the base in a PSA 10. When I sent these off, these were doing, $80 to $100. Now they're probably in that, I don't know, 60, 50, 40 range. You probably get them cheaper than that at auction. Next up, Jim Palmer. This is, I think it's 2023. This is Topps Platinum Anniversary. Gold refractor, number to 50 down there, gets a 10. I like these cards. Unfortunately, they don't command a huge premium unless they're like, obviously the rookies from the set, or I've seen Babe Ruth. When Babe Ruth is in here, he gets a premium on 10. So Jim Palmer, gold refractor, good pitcher for the Orioles. Hall of Famer for sure. And a 10, I think I paid $6 in a live sale for that. So not crazy. Keon Coleman, I had this one sitting around for a long time. When he got drafted, his hype kind of jumped up, and I just never listed this one. It's just a base refractor from Bowman U, and I thought that it had a chance at a 10, and it didn't get a 10. I don't remember what it had going on with it. He's obviously he has Prism cards out now, so probably not worth much. Probably $20. Probably lose a little bit of money on the grading fees there, so we'll just get rid of that one. This is from the box that I ripped a case of Bowman University. I've been tracking that in a spreadsheet. It has not been a good investment so far. This is Nico Iamaleava, just his base. Got a 10. Again, I sent these off, I think 1st of December in hopes that I could maybe get them back before the college football playoff, and boy was I wrong. I will earlier in the video, but I'll put up the turnaround time on this one. It was not great. Same thing out of this box. Cam Ward, pulled a base autograph. These were doing like $100 raw. I can't remember. Oh yeah, you can kind of see it here. There's like that print line going through that all these Bowman cards have. That was probably enough for it to get down to a 9. So I'll just hang on to this for the draft. I'd imagine I could move it before the draft, and it'll be easier for me to move it graded now that there's no discrepancy on condition. Last thing I need is to move this and have that little scratch make it a return. DJ Giddens played at Kansas State. He is also entering the draft. This is his gold refractor autograph. I pulled this out of one of the boxes that I ripped. It got a 9. For some reason, I remember this one being really, really nice. Nicely centered. It doesn't seem like there's, I mean, I guess there's still some print lines, vertical print lines going through the player, but like it's almost every single card out of this box, or out of this case, was that way. So 9 on the DJ Giddens gold refractor. No idea on the value on that one. Omarion Hampton, I pulled. This was one of the autographs I pulled. Refractor autograph out of 299. This one gets the 10. See if we can catch any. So, I mean, here's an example. This is something that people ask about all the time, these little scratches on the edge. Can you get a 10 with these scratches on the edges? I always say it is extremely dependent on the grader, for sure. I mean, even look at down here, like the card is, I don't know, like pressed into the case. Who knows? But yeah, I guess you can get a 10, assuming all other stuff is good. Card looks nice. I mean, you can't really see it unless you tilt it into the light. So 10 on the Omarion Hampton. He's going into the draft. That'll probably have decent value. Ryan Williams. I only pulled 3 base cards of Ryan Williams. And this is, I think, the only one that looked decent. Obviously a base card. Probably not worth much. This was worth a decent amount when the product first released. I just wasn't willing to send at a faster turnaround level, especially considering they've been backed up. Like, I would have been pissed if I would have paid $75 to get a $75 base card back faster. So, sold that for the season. He's going to be probably one of the bigger names that people are buying. So, I mean, I don't know about base, but the PSA 10 helps. I ripped some blasters. I bought some blasters on clearance from one of my card shops, and this Caleb Williams came out. But, nothing special. It looked good. I mean, I guess it's off left to right a little bit with those new centering standards. So maybe that's what got it. This is like a, I don't know, $10 card probably. So definitely losing on that. I think I was looking at, 10s we're doing 50. And I needed something to fill out an order so that I could send multiple orders. So 9 on that. And then probably the card that saves the order. I pulled one of these in my boxes. And then I bought another one from my card shop. And I actually thought both of them were going to get 9s. But we got a 10 here. Nico Iamaleava. I think that's how you say it. Iamaleava. I don't know. Refractor autograph. Let's see, what is it looking at on this one that I can see? So you've got a tiny little dimple up here in between the, you can see it between the circle there. You've got some stuff here on the edges that's not perfect, but 10 nonetheless. I haven't seen any sales of this one, or at least not in the short time that I was looking at them. If I see any, I'll post some comps up here. Sometimes it's fun to see those. This is one I'm going to probably hang on to until the beginning of the season, try to get out of it before Tennessee's like 3-3 or something like that. I actually don't know what their schedule looks like. He's a decent player. I don't know that the hype is worth his prices, but I do have another one of these at PSA. We'll see if that one ever comes back. I don't know. That one's lost in the abyss. It's still in research and ID. So anyways, that's it. Just 11 cards. Looks like just one card over a 50% gem rate. So 6 out of 11. I mean, it's really, people get mad about the gem rate not being great, but it really depends on which cards get the 10s, right? Like if this had gotten a 9 and the Caleb Williams gets a 10, it really sucks. So I mean, I would have loved the Cam Ward to get a 10, and then maybe the Yadier Molina. I think the Yadier Molina actually is going to do okay in a 9. Like I wouldn't surprise me. I think there was a comp for another year at like $100, which I'll make out pretty good on that one. So anyways, if you have any thoughts or comments about PSA, your experience with PSA, let me know. I'd love to hear about it. Love to hear how your orders are going, what you're sending off to grade. And I should hopefully be having at least 2 more orders coming back here soon. I've got 2 outstanding. I just put together another 20 card order because now not only the prices go up, but also for value bulk, but also you have to have 20 cards minimum. So I had to wait a little bit longer for that, but we will get another preview video posted here in a little bit, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.